Our next guest is here to talk about hope for kids in the criminal justice system. They might not see a brighter future for themselves.
And that's where the Judge Dinkins Educational Center steps in. They aren't just a safety net, but a safety network. We're here with our friend and executive director, Tim Forbes. Welcome in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about the work the Educational Center is doing.
Sure. The Judge Dinkins Educational Center is a vocational program for adolescents who are justice involved or they're at risk of being justice involved. So we work with students, and our mission is to go ahead and provide training, vocational training for young men or young women. Second, to help them get a high school diploma, and to help them avoid or give them the tools that they need to decrease the risk of being involved in the justice system.
In the cycle.
That's right.
So
Yes.
incredible. I love everything about this. How can a student join this program?
That's a great question. There are numerous ways in which a student gets involved. The first is probably our most frequent is through juvenile probation. We have one of the probation officers reach out and say that they have a good candidate, a student who may not be on track to graduate high school and needs a little bit of direction. The second is through the court system. But the third is also through MNPS guidance counselors. That they may have a student who they feel is at risk of slipping through the cracks through no fault of the teachers or the school, and they are not on track to graduate. And so the guidance counselors will refer a student to us. And so if there is a student who is interested in pursuing a trade like electrical or plumbing or carpentry and may not be on track to graduate, that is our key demographic.
Got it. And you all just opened over the summer. We have heard rave reviews about your work and seen the support from Jelly Roll, our Antioch friend there. You said already there are so many success stories coming out.
We are very fortunate. The students who have been in our program, every single one of them is a success story. They have overcome numerous challenges in their personal lives. They really serve as an inspiration for me. When you meet with them, when you talk with them, and some of the things that they have gone through, the trauma that they have experienced, and what they have overcome, every day that they show up to our program is a victory. The coupling not just job training, but also mental health is important. And the data that is out being produced by the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention shows that if you're able to partner those two, meaningful jobs as well as strong mental health, the recidivism then decreases exponentially. And we want these young people to not only have a livable wage, but to be able to provide for their families. And therefore, we think that construction is an excellent opportunity, and the trades are a great opportunity for these young people. In the next 4 years, probably about 40% of that workforce will be retiring. And so even if the construction industry slows down in Nashville, they will still have an opportunity for employment.
Yeah, because a lot of these kids, they didn't choose to be in the situation that they are currently in. You say you provide opportunity, but you also provide hope. What does that look like?
It looks like celebrating the successes, celebrating when we have the opportunity to celebrate an accomplishment. We do so. We reflect back every day. At the end of every day, we go through a reflection process. What were the biggest challenges of the day, and then what was your favorite part of the day? And it's interesting what the students share, and then we typically end it with. You're going home, and are there things that we need to be aware of, or any resources that you need to make better decisions tonight at home?
Is there a way our viewers can help the nonprofit?
Absolutely. They can log on to our website, jdecnash.org, and through our website there are numerous opportunities to get involved. We're always looking for volunteers, and there are ways to donate on our website.
We've got less than a minute left. You said this was 30 years in the making, really.
Yes. Our founder, Judge Jim Todd, recognized the need for a program to intervene with at-risk youth. And so in 1990, or in the 90s, he went ahead and had this vision, and then it came about 2 or 3 years ago. So,
congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, to read more about the curriculum and how to unlock a child's potential, read all about the Judge Dinkins Educational Center at jdecnash.org.